What's going on, guys? Bobby with Consumer Time Capsule, back with another review for you here. And as promised, we are here to talk about 2 new flavors of Bang, and most importantly, to rank all 20 of the regular caffeinated Bang energy drink flavors. So, first, we're going to get into a little bonus one, Keto Coffee, the birthday cake bash flavor. Not to be confused with the regular birthday cake bash that we reviewed on CTC review number 302. And most importantly, the Miami Cola, brand new flavor of Bang. And for those of you like Ryan and I that had never heard of Miami Cola until this exact moment, Miami Cola is cola flavor with accents of orange and cherry. So that sounds pretty delicious. But what do you think? Keto coffee first? Like let's do that.
Sure.
So usually I would tell you where I got it and how much it cost. Bang actually has a sales rep, and it's not me. Bang has a sales rep that actually went to my girlfriend's job and dropped off a bunch of cans of Froze Rose, which we've already reviewed, which is delicious, by the way, as you'll see in our rankings. And then the birthday cake bash, Keto Coffee, and the Miami Cola. So shout out to whoever that Bang rep is in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. So Ryan, I'm going to need your glasses there so we can start pouring some stuff up for you. But yeah, so Bang usually is only about $2 a can. I mean, no matter where you go, you know, it's like $1.98 at Walmart, $1.99 H-E-B around here.
Oh, wait. What color do you think it's?
Oh, it's coffee. It's gonna look like coffee.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I've never had a keto coffee. Ooh.
So this is coffee. I mean, that's why this will not be included in the 20 ranked flavors of Bang, but we are gonna give it, you know, a gimmick grade and taste grade and all that. It smells like basically just a cup of coffee with a lot of sweetener in it. Remember we did that Peeps sweetener, and we were taking shots of it? At Easter time, we did the Peeps International Delight. That's what it smells like and looks like. It's browner than it, but... Oh my God. I hate this with all my might. I hate that because I really love Bang energy drinks, but this is... It does taste like coffee creamer, doesn't it?
It really tastes like coffee.
I mean, it does taste like coffee.
Good.
See, the reason why I drink Bang and Monster Rain is I don't like coffee. And for me to not like this is probably more indicative of its quality than rather than any sort of a negative against it. So I'm going to let you have the power, Ryan. You're going to give this the taste grade when the time comes because... You're really more qualified.
Pressure's
Look,
on.
Here's the thing to me though. When I taste it, it is very sweet. It does not taste anything like birthday cake bash Bang, which we have reviewed here and was so surprising because it tasted exactly like birthday cake. And this one doesn't, you know, it's just hard to communicate that when you're in a can of coffee, you know, so...
Birthday scone.
Yeah, it's like a cup of coffee is more.
It's like a cup of coffee with a F-load of.
So give me a different glass here, Ryan. We'll get into the Miami Cola. Now this can might be one of Bang's finest. It is absolutely beautiful. It's got kind of the Miami Dolphin color scheme. Ryan and I are such football novices that we actually had to look up what they look like, and it does check out. It does really look like a Dolphins uniform. So I know that Bang is based out of Florida, so I'm going to avoid saying anything negative about Florida. But it's not one of my favorite out of the 48 states I've been to. What? Oh, it does look like coffee. I mean, like a cola.
Wow.
Okay, now that I wouldn't have called. I would have expected it to be like that clearish, whitish hue. It smells like a glass of Pepsi.
Ooh.
Wow.
I'm very excited.
Wow. All right.
It
well,
really
this is
smells like Pepsi.
all right.
Wow.
Cheers. I wish it smelled like new Coke. Wow, getting a lot of cola flavor. Not getting a lot of that sweet balance though, that like tart no cherry flavor or orange flavor. And it is a bit flatter than most colas would be. Like, when you drink like a can of Coke or something, it burns your throat, and that's kind of part of the cola experience.
Right.
This doesn't have that, and that's the same criticism I have of their root beer, is that it's not quite as satisfying without that bulk of carbonation. And when you're comparing Bang and Rain, Rain is much more carbonated, generally speaking. And this is no exception. I mean, you saw in the last CTC review, and we'd hold up those things, those bubbles were going. Here it's a little bit more docile. And I mean, this is a brand new flavor. I think it was introduced, let's see here. I didn't even write it down, but really in the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So, well, I guess as you're watching this, month. So it should be starting to pop up, but it's not bad, but it's just tough to compete. It's a tough, look, as you'll see when we rank all 20 Bang flavors, I'm very passionate about a lot of flavors of Bang. I'm gonna need to take a little bit more time with this one over the coming months and years. So maybe we'll re-rank Bang flavors once 4, 5, 6 or so are coming out and there's new guys in the mix, and I've had longer time with some of these flavors, but for right now, let's just rank these 2 flavors. So we'll start with the Miami Cola. Actually, both of them for the gimmick grade, great can design, very inventive flavors, just a very distinct presentation. I love Bang. I love that culture. I would desperately want them to sponsor. I never ask for sponsors. I don't care about any of that. I have lost tens of thousands of dollars doing this channel, but I would work for free Bang. Right, Ryan? I mean, send us some cases.
Right now you're working for $2.
Basically, I'm working for negative dollars.
Negative $2
So,
Bang.
or you could have me keep reviewing your flavors for free. That's an alternative too.
You should threaten Bang.
But here's the thing. I think that the Rain can design is better, but these are 2 pretty inventive flavors and pretty great can designs. So I'm gonna give the gimmick an 8 out of 10. I think it's still a very high gimmick grade. Now, for the taste of it, I'm gonna give the Miami Cola I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10. It's okay. It's the kind of thing I would buy it again to give it another shot, but I don't anticipate that this is gonna be pushing the limits of the top 10 anytime soon. Ryan, do you agree with that, or?
I mean, among Bangs, but if you're, what about versus other colas? Is it
Versus other colas? I would rank it below like a Coke or Pepsi. Not that I really drink those very often. RC Cola, all that stuff. I'd say those are a little bit better because they're just more carbonated and they're not trying to boost your energy. They're trying to make a cola that tastes good. So Ryan, what do you think of the Keto coffee? What would you give it? Scale of 1 to 10 for taste.
5.5.
5.5. So technically it wins between the 2. So.
Okay, let me revise.
Okay. Hey, 4.95.
Yeah, exactly. 4.9 repeating.
But hey, we've been through all of we've gone through all the reasons why. So it's time to get into the nitty gritty here. We're gonna rank all 20 flavors of Bang. I did have a lot of notes here, so I'm gonna be able to do it rapid fire. Last place, 20th, Cherry Blade Lemonade. You ever had that one, Ryan?
I don't think so.
It's not very good. 19, Black Cherry Vanilla. 18, Root Beer. 17, I'm going Miami Cola.
Really?
It's going all the way down there.
Wow.
16, Bankster Berry. 15, Purple Haze. 14, Birthday Cake Bash, not to be confused with the Keto coffee, because remember, we're not including the Keto coffees. 13, Star Blast. 12, Sour Heads. 11, Cotton Candy. 10, Rainbow Unicorn. 9, Blue Raz. 8, Purple Guava Pear. 7, Froze Rose. 6, Peach Mango. 5, Citrus Twist. 4, Pina Colada. 3, Power Punch. All we got left is Champagne and Lemon Drop. What's it gonna be? 2 is Champagne, and number 1 is lemon drop, and I do give lemon drop actually a perfect score of 10 out of 10. It is my favorite Bang flavor to wake up to, and I think the best energy drink ever made. And until I taste something otherwise, that's going to be my opinion, and I want that on film. That is the perfect energy drink. Just absolutely delicious, refreshing, easy to drink, and really anything from Rainbow Unicorn on down, so really that 50% mark, those are day in, day out energy drinks. I would recommend everybody very, 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 very highly. I think really they're probably 10 out of the top 12 energy drinks ever made. You know, like just that grouping there. Ryan, do you have a favorite that is not lemon drop, just for...
I like peach mango.
Peach mango, all right. So I had it at 6, but I mean, look, anything in that like top 7 or 8 grouping, I would give it at least an 8.5 out of 10. A lot of high scores.
I also really like Star Blast.
See, Star Blast, it doesn't have the repeatability. So part of what I'm grading in this is I've been drinking Bang for about a year now. I've had all of the flavors on the list multiple times, and some of the flavors ranked better early on, and some of them ranked worse early on, and part of that is drinkability, and that is going to mean that coming in at, what was it, 17 or something, that could improve, or that could get worse over time, just depending on, you know, what it feels like, you know, drink it, you know, first thing in the morning, you know, how it tastes after you've had it a few times. It does kind of change.
Drink a Coke?
I don't think anybody.
Problem,
yeah, and that was really the problem with root beer too, but I would say it's a tiny bit better than root beer on that one. But I would really be curious to hear what you guys have to say, those of you that have tried all or most of the flavors of Bang. What's your favorite? And also, go back to the last CTC review. We ranked all 9 existing flavors of Monster Rain, including their 3 new flavors. So really trying to get a lot on tape this month for the energy drinks that are out there. Ryan, I see you have a question.
I got a question.
Yes, go for it.
Bobby.
Yes.
Do you have a flavor that you hate in the morning but like at night?
Yes, so I would say Rainbow Unicorn first thing in the morning is a bit much, and it does hurt it. I do prefer it later in the day when I've kind of had something in my stomach and stuff. Like, that's part of it too, you know, like I'm just eating it with drinking it with a handful of almonds, you know what I mean? So like, you know, like something like really weird, like candy flavored basically is not gonna rank quite as well. I consider Bang to be a morning drink for the most part. The only exceptions to that would be on review days, where I give myself a headache by not having any until we start filming in the middle of the night or whatever. So, you know, maybe Froze Rose is a little bit like that too. You know, I like that maybe a little bit later. But for the most part, look, these flavors are so great that the margin of victory from one to the next is like, it is to the hundredths or even thousandths of a percentage point. Like, it's not, it's very precise. So that's why I didn't go into specifically. But one thing I will say is, and if you've tried these 2 flavors, stick with them, because Citrus Twist and Power Punch, when I first tried both of those, they would have been on the lower end, and they improved to be top 5 flavors for me. Those are real day in, day out flavors, where the flavor does not get old, it actually gets better. Anyway, guys, I'm going to try to cut it a little bit short here, because we've been talking about Bang for 14 minutes. I could talk about it for an hour and 14 minutes very easily. But I hope you've enjoyed our deep dive into Bang energy drinks. Have you guys had a chance to try one of the new ones? What's your favorite one out of the old ones? And stay tuned on Friday for a new CTC lightning round with 8 brand new products. And until next time, of course, I will miss you until I see you. And here's to Miami, the only major city in the country I've not been to. I don't want any subscribers from Florida.
Hey, at least I got that.